The blood price. The dark trade in children and innocence. Every year, millions of children vanish. UNICEF tells us that more than 1.2 million children are trafficked worldwide annually. In the United States, the FBI and the National Center for Missing and Exploited Children record hundreds of thousands of missing children each year. These are not just numbers. They are children with names, with dreams, with families who will never stop aching. They are stolen lives. They are stolen futures. But these children are not only taken, they are consumed. Their terror, their pain, their very innocence is turned into a product in the shadows. That product has a name, adrenochrome. It is the symbol of our moral collapse, born of fear, whispered about as though it were treasure, the secret fuel of the elite. It is said to be extracted from trauma itself, from the final shattering of innocence, when terror is absolute, when a child's screams echo into silence. That is the horror, that fear and pain could be harvested, packaged, and used for power. The powerful believe this substance grants them what life cannot: youth, vitality, longevity. They call it their fountain of youth. And like every addict, they are enslaved. Hunger becomes obsession. They no longer care where it comes from or how much suffering it requires. For them, the cries of children are currency. Their trauma is food. Their innocence is the sacrifice. And here lies the darkest truth. It is not only crime, it is ritual. A ritual that mirrors the oldest evil in history, where children are sacrificed to feed something darker than greed, to satisfy something hungrier than flesh. Some cloak it in symbols, in ceremonies, in whispers of devotion to powers they call their God, but the world knows is evil. Their worship is of shadows. Their obligation is blood. This sickness feeds an industry worth over $150 billion a year, greater than the weapons trade. And where do these children come from? From Ukraine, where the United Nations has confirmed that thousands of children have been taken or disappeared since the war began. From Syria and Iraq, where war and displacement created endless orphans, with reports of children disappearing even from refugee camps. From Gaza, where UNICEF warns that more than 17,000 children have been left unaccompanied during this war, left as prey for traffickers. From orphanages around the world, where those without parents to fight for them vanish quietly, paperwork forged, their names erased. The complicity is everywhere. Governments know, leaders know. Institutions built to protect instead protect abusers. Investigations are silenced. Networks are hidden. Names are erased. The cover-ups are as damning as the crimes. And this is not myth. We saw decades of church scandals where abuse was covered up at the highest levels. We saw Epstein's Island, where presidents, billionaires, and celebrities circled around the exploitation of children, and even after his fall, the truth was buried and the guilty were shielded. These are not accidents, they are patterns. Patterns that show us the truth. Innocence is sacrificed and power is fed. And I must ask, how can this be? How, in a world of satellites and surveillance, do so many children vanish without a trace? The answer is bitter but clear, because addiction has replaced morality, because profit has replaced compassion, and because those who worship power serve not the light, but the darkness. But I refuse that silence. The scream of a child is not a ritual. Their blood is not an offering. Their tears are not the price of youth. No more silence, no more shadows, no more sacrifice. This is my stand. And now I speak to you, the people, the families, the mothers and fathers whose children have been taken. Do not be silent. Speak their names, share their stories. Raise your voices until the whole world is forced to hear. Comment, share, spread this truth. Shine light into the shadows they worship. Expose their darkness until it crumbles. Our silence protects them. Our voices can destroy them. Our unity can end them. And so together we declare, we will not bow to fear. We will not bend to corruption. We will not allow the innocent to be sacrificed. For every child stolen, we will shout their names. For every family broken, we will demand justice. For every shadow that hides the guilty, we will bring light. This is not a fight of politics. It is not a fight of nations. It is a fight for the soul of humanity. A fight between those who worship death and those who choose life. Between those who bow to darkness and those who walk in light. And we, together, choose light. We rise, we speak, we act, and let it be known. From the streets to the palaces, from the orphanages to the halls of power, from the shadows to the highest towers, we will never again be silent. We will never again allow the children of the world to be prey. We will never again let innocence be destroyed. We will never again let darkness win. This is our vow. This is our war. And this time, the cry of the children will shake the earth, the weight of innocence will crush the wicked, and the light will rise so strong, no shadow will ever survive.